So in today's video, we're gonna head off to the junkyard. Just got done pumping some gas and we're gonna go check out the junkyard because I was just searching on there and I got an idea. Let's go see if we can make it happen. So we just finished up the interior restoration on the little hatchback, as well as the power door conversion. And I was surfing through the internet and I saw that there is a few Hondas here at the Stockton Pickup Pool that I want to take a look at. This guy sent me the wrong way. Like I said, I was searching through the internet and I saw there was a couple Acura Integras here at the junkyard. And because of the restoration and the stuff I've been doing in my Civic, I don't really have any plans for the interior at the moment. So, what other project is there to do other than to look at the motor? Now for me, there's really only one motor I want. That is a GSR. For those of you who don't know, they are incredibly rare and incredibly expensive. It's ridiculous, but it's what I want. And I saw that there are a couple options here. By that, I mean two. Unfortunately though, I came in, there's only, well, there were like 6 Integras on the website, but there are only 3 here at the lot. So hopefully those 3 contain the 2 that I need to look at. Hold on a minute. Is that a Civic? Did I just catch a Civic? That is a Civic. Oh, damn. They fucked up that kicker. D16 Z6. And this is also another option, right? That's a VTEC engine for the EX model. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Power door options. Yeah, power. Rear seat. Pretty good condition. That's probably better than mine. Not better condition, but the color scheme. I wonder if these should fit in the EGs. Why didn't I think about replacing these actually? My little hatchback has blue or gray actually. Yeah. These probably be a better fit actually. I'll just keep that in mind, but let's see if we can find that Integra. Bucket seat. Stock seats. That's not stock. All right, B18, B1. There's one Teggy. I think this is the GSR. Yep. And it is gutted. Oh, of course it would be. Got a blown up transmission case in there. And no engine. Shit. Yeah, see, this is why you can't trust. I don't know who to trust now. Website says there's 6, but I only saw 1 on this row. So anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. And I mean, clearly there was 2 here, so trust issues, man. Okay, 2 more Teggies to look out for. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, it's pointless looking out for Teggies, especially for GSRs in the junkyard. But the reason I came here today is because one of those GSRs is a 4-door. And it only came here a few days ago. So, my thinking is if I'm ever going to find a GSR, it's probably going to be a 4-door. And it's probably going to be closest to when it's brought into the yard. So, that's why I'm here. Ooh. CRV leather seats, dude. And of course, the front seats are Garbo. Anyway, back to the search. There's one on the end of there, and there's one right here, 164. Let's see. Is this one? Damn. This is no motor. Fuck. Is this a GSR though? I don't know how to tell the Teggies from GSRs or not, other than them being marked. I don't see. Ow! Shit. Okay. But this is definitely has no motor, so no point sticking around. Those are Teggy lights. I know Teggy lights. Why are they not on the freaking list, man? What's the point of asking for it then? It's a B18, B, not C. And just so you guys know that I'm not fucking full of shit here, there are 3 cars on this list. 1, 2, 3. We've already checked out 3, and we still have to check. Oh no, we checked out 4. We still have to go to 172 at the end here. I want VTEC, damn it. Okay, that's not a good sign. Oh boy, shit. Well, crashed. Subframe's out, so yeah. No motor. Well, a guy can dream, huh, can't he? GSRs. And I knew I wasn't gonna fucking find one. It's got nothing. Man, that sucks. Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, I'm gonna check the website real quick and see which ones I've already looked at. Because I'm pretty sure there were 6 on the website. There was 2 over there, 1 here, 1 there, that's 4. And then 1 here, that makes 5, which means I'm missing 1. So I'm gonna check the website and see. Maybe they're hiding it because they know there's a GSR in there. Well, unfortunately, the website confirms now, as of a few minutes ago, there are only 3 at this junkyard. Yet clearly, we've already seen 5. So now I'm just gonna go through every single one of these rows because I've got nothing else to do. And I wanna find a GSR, at least the head. Maybe I can worry about a block later, but great. There's nothing on this block. Let's go on to the next one. Ooh. What do they got here? Nope. Nothing. Now, why a GSR, you might ask? I don't know, man. It's just something about that block that just looks so clean, you know? I can't quite describe it. I just like the way the valve cover looks. The power output is decent enough for, you know, like a commuter. You don't need to do too much to it. You could do a B20 V swap, you know? GSR head, B20 bottom block, pushing like, I don't know, 180, 190 maybe. But that's not the point. I just want that GSR because it looks cool. First we gotta find it though. And I'm not paying $4,000 for a swap for a fucking Honda motor. I just don't think it's worth it, you know? Like, it's a great little engine, but ooh. A little huevito. Oh, it's got a pretty nice headliner. No, this is not stock. I've never seen this before in my life. Also, this little EG was also not on their inventory list. Dashboard is also broken. 1 seat in place, just like my Civic was for a cool minute. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, somebody dented this hood in. Dude, one thing though, those handles are super dark. Like black dark. That looks aftermarket actually. That doesn't look OEM. It's not bad. Nice two-tone. Although I think it's a rattle can paint job, but anyway, we're not looking for hatchback parts. We're looking for taggy parts. Yeah, no GSR either. Oh well. So I guess my trip was out here for nothing. That was all 6 taggies that I knew I saw at the, website yesterday. And unfortunately, they're all, well, 4 of them have no engines. 2 of them are B18Bs, not Cs. In this game, unlike school, C's is what we want. I did find this cool little hazard thing though, and a blue box cutter. That road didn't have any, section didn't have any. Down to the last 2 sections there, I think all of these are imports. So we're just gonna go through this one and then that last one there, see if maybe we find one that was not marked, but I seriously doubt it. this point. I'm checking, you know. Looks like nothing here either. Last row. Now, I know this was a little too much to ask for, really. Who let the GSR go to the junkyard? That's like $3,000 on top of what the car's worth, you know. But I figured since it was a 4-door, maybe they didn't know what they had. Maybe I could find it, and maybe I could take off the head. At the very least, I also came in super late. It's about to close, so a little too many maybes. Got one more section actually. That one over there. So just gonna go through here. Probably not find anything. I'm checking every Honda that might have a swap. Like this. But nothing. Ooh, hold on. Maybe a B16? No, this is a single cam. Del Sols usually have, at least the SI models have a B16. Not what I want, but better than a single cam. Looks like it's back to Facebook Marketplace, and I just don't want to pay $3,000 for a GSR. It's not worth that. I would much rather pay, I don't know how much it costs here at the junkyard really, but I seriously doubt they're going to charge me more than $500 for a motor. I think all the prices for the motors are the same as long as I don't take any extra accessories. But I'm certainly not going to pay crazy markup for a motor outside of a car that I don't know the condition of. I'd much rather take one from a junkyard where I also don't know the condition of it. But at the very least, I'm not paying a ridiculous markup for it. And I don't want a B18B. I really don't. I think it's worth it to go VTEC, you know? A little higher, a lot rarer, but from what I hear online, it's the way to go, you know? Although a B18B might not be such a bad thing. Still, it's not a GSR though, you know? You guys know what I mean. I think it's probably going to be the end of it here. I don't think I'll find anything in that other section. But we'll keep looking. All those are domestics, I think. This is the last import. I really don't want a K-Series. I know it makes more power. It's probably more cost efficient, really. I think it's probably cheaper to find those parts and, you know, fix that up. But I don't like the way it sounds or looks. And that's important to me. I want to have an engine bay that looks clean. I'm not saying a K-block doesn't look clean, but I think the GSR looks a lot nicer, really. Think of the K-block, they swapped it around. You have the headers towards the firewall, the intake towards the radiator, and you can't really see the valve cover, right? There's nothing beats that GSR valve cover. K20 block, not the. I hear these are the heads you want on a K24. You know, block, K20 head, K24 bottom end. But, you know, I don't really like the way it looks. Look, all you'd be seeing is the intake and the valve cover will be kind of there. I don't think it looks as nice as the GSR. That's my opinion. Yep, this EK strip too. Well, struck out again. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it up here on this CRV. Yep, nothing for us here today, guys. Sometimes shit does not go as planned. I mean, it's not a total loss. I wasn't doing anything. So I'm just gonna call it here. No GSR today. You know how it is. It was a long shot to begin with, really. I had kind of hoped that it'd be here, but I was also not expecting it, really. Those things are rare. So we'll keep an eye out for another one. Hopefully it'll be at a junkyard so I get a good deal on it, but I seriously doubt. I'm probably gonna have to find one off of Facebook Marketplace with an unknown condition and just kind of hope, you know, that it doesn't have bad piston rings or crack in the, you know, block, whatever. But till then, guys, take care and good speed. I'm going home.